My name is Professor Tom Reed. I am the director of the Widener University School of Law Veterans Law Clinic. It's a law school clinic that provides free representation of disabled veterans and their dependents in matters relating to filing VA claims, taking appeals from the regional office of the VA to the Washington-based Board of Veterans Appeals, and appeals into the court system. We also represent veterans who seek a change of discharge. Almost all our clients come to us after the VA regional office has turned them down. And we rarely file a new claim for anyone unless that person is the spouse or dependent child of a veteran we've been representing who has passed away while we were representing that vet. We limit ourselves to these kind of cases because we're specialized. All we do is veterans law all day, every day. We're not competent to do matrimonial cases, real estate closings, or take on tort claims for veterans. And there are a number of private attorneys who can handle those cases very nicely. I suppose you want to know how do you get in touch with us. Well, there are several ways. Let's start with the first. You can email me. My email address is tjreed@mail.widener.edu. You can phone the clinic. The clinic phone number in Wilmington is 302-477-2090. If you are calling or talking to us from the Harrisburg area, we have a Harrisburg office. You can reach that Harrisburg office at 717-541-3800 or 3900. We have a Chester office for which we do not yet have a phone number, so contact the main office at Wilmington if you want to talk to our Chester branch office attorney. The way that we work our program is we turn your request for assistance over to our paralegal, Vernee Davis, who will call you and over the phone take a brief financial intake to see if you're eligible for our services. Then, if you are, we'll be bringing you aboard and we'll schedule you for an intake interview probably before one of our student interns, because we're teaching our students the art and the craft of practicing law, and one of the things that they must do in the course of their time with us is do intake interviews. We do that so that we can determine if we can give you some help. If we can, then we'll ask you to execute what we call a retainer agreement. And a retainer agreement is a written statement about what we will do for you and how that agreement governs the relationship between you and us. You'll also have to sign VA Form 22A, which is the basic form for representation by attorneys before the VA. That's pretty much everything you need to know to get started. But I want to introduce, if I can, to you our two staff attorneys who have just joined us. Let me start with Susan Seidel. She's a graduate of our school. She has 12 years experience in poverty law and disability law. She's joining us as a part-time assistant for our Chester office. She worked for a number of years in legal aid in Philadelphia and is now associated with a public interest law firm in New Jersey. Jeremiah Underhill is our Harrisburg staff attorney. Jeremiah is a graduate of Widener. He maintains a practice in Harrisburg, and he's agreed to devote part of his time to helping us with veterans' disability law. And that's our staff, with the exclusion of our paralegal, Vernee Davis, who's a Temple Law undergrad and graduate of Philadelphia School for Paralegals. And she's been with us for about a year now, and we hope that you'll have an opportunity to talk with her very shortly.